What's up everybody, it's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and this video will be a guide detailing how to locate and acquire all the golden goat trophies in Goat Simulator. There are 30 of those, and to make acquiring all of them a little bit easier, I recommend that you first unlock Angel Goat. To unlock Angel Goat, you just don't hurt or knock over any NPCs, that is, the humans and stuff, for a whole 6 minutes, and at that point you will get the Do No Harm achievement, and you will be immediately transformed into Angel Goat. And the Angel Goat just has a much floatier jump, kind of like Peach has in Super Mario Bros. 2. And that will make finding all these goat trophies definitely a lot easier. The first goat trophy we're going to get is halfway up the goat tower. You might have to knock this goat out of the way in order to get into his little hole there. You can do that either with a headbutt or a lick. And so that will be the first goat trophy. Go in there and grab that one, and then the second goat trophy is actually going to be up at the top of the goat tower here. I have the trophies quest, displaying in my HUD, so you'll be able to keep track of all the goat trophies that I get. The second one, like I said, is up here in the goat castle. You just come over to the left and grab that. Now the third trophy we're going to grab is over here at the low gravity testing facility. You can jump through a hole in the fence to get access to this place, or, kind of jump over using exploding car or just a trampoline or something. Quite a few ways to get in here. Anywho, we're now going to use the Angel Goat's higher jump to gain access to this girder up here. And at the very back left corner, basically, of this building, there is a goat trophy right there. Now, there are 2 more goat trophies on or in this building. The first of which is in this air duct right up here. Now, it's kind of hard to see because it happens kind of fast usually. These fans will shoot you up forward, and then shoot you straight up and then forward to that other one. And there's a little Goat Simulator trophy right in the middle of that air duct there. And so if you don't get it, try to go through it again. It is irritating if you miss that one because you have to go all the way back into the facility and everything. Now, this next goat trophy is down here in this large spinning arm device, this one back here and to the left. It's definitely hard to get this one. I'd say it's probably the hardest one to acquire because that will sometimes knock you off the roof and you'll have to climb all the way back up here somehow. And so it can be pretty difficult. I was trying to use the Angel Goat walk to try to gain access to it, but that didn't work out very well for me. Luckily, the thing isn't hitting me all the way off the edge at the moment, and I was able to get the trophy there. So now we have 5 trophies, and the next one we're going to acquire is the one that is in the house just behind the spawn point. So what we're going to do is head over to where the spawn is. Here's that hole in the fence I was talking about that'll give you access to the low gravity testing facility. And now we're just going to head into this house and go up to the second floor, and the goat trophy's over in a closet. So that's what we're doing now. This house also has the treadmill for the drag a human to a treadmill achievement, as well as the beacon or bacon thing in order to go to space. So there it is. Grab that and then hop out the window. And now we'll go gather some of the trophies that are over on this edge of the map, where the crop field or whatever this is, the weed field, with the rally car and the combine and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and grab that trophy, which is right over there by that giant hole with the fan in it that can change your size, I think, depending on how you jump into it. The next trophy is up here by the combine. It's over in this little area. It's kind of hard to see sometimes depending on how the light is reflecting on it, but you should be able to find it pretty easily. The next trophy is going to be over here by the outhouse. And then there's another trophy over kind of in a similar area just behind the goat fighting ring. So there's 3 trophies right there that are all pretty easy to find. 4, I guess, that are kind of along this edge, this wall over here by the field with all the nonsense that happens there. So there's the goat fighting ring where you can unlock Ripped Goat. Ripped Goat's one of my favorite mods. Angel Goat is my other favorite mod. I like to have Angel Goat and Ripped Goat at the same time because then you can headbutt really hard and jump really high. I think that's pretty cool. Now, this little shack here is going to give us access to 3 more trophies. One is just on top of it, and 2 others we will use the fans for. Now what we're going to do is jump up here on this power line. This trophy is almost directly above that little house, so you can try to land on the power line and acquire that. Sometimes it's definitely a little bit difficult to land on that power line though. And the other one is actually going to be back here a little ways on top of this power line tower. And I used the angel goat walk to make it a little bit easier to get over there. So once we've acquired that one, we're now going to head over towards the pool area and the big yellow, I don't know, it looks like a schoolhouse to me. It's probably not a schoolhouse, but it has this bell on top of it. And that's what we're aiming to get to now, is this bell tower in the center of this yellow building, because it also has another goat that will be under it. In order to gain access to this goat, you will most likely have to go into ragdoll mode. I think I was able to get the trophy one time without going into ragdoll mode, but you can just get on the edge there and press Q to access ragdoll if you haven't reset the key bindings, and you'll just fall into that area pretty easily. Alright, so now there's another goat trophy up here on the high dive, and if you're following along with this guide, we're now halfway through it. We've got 15 out of the 30 goat trophies, so that's pretty cool. The 16th trophy is going to be under the taller water slide, about halfway up. It's kind of easy to miss though, because there's a lot of foliage around it, and it's kind of hard to even step on to pick up, I've noticed. But so just walk over that one a few times, and you will eventually get it. And now we're going to go get 2 more trophies, one that is behind the big boulder, kind of uphill from the party. The boulder is used for several other achievements and kind of objectives as well, like crashing the party and blowing up the rally car. So there's that little goat simulator trophy. And then there's going to be another one over the under the power line tower. I just want to show you that you can headbutt this boulder, so you'll know exactly where that trophy is. Under the power line tower that is near the sacrifice. This one's very hard to see because the sacrifice obscures your vision, kind of, and the goat is kind of hidden just in some grass there. But it is there, and you'll notice that I am now at 18 trophies. There are now 2 trophies we're going to acquire that are either on or in the Coffee Stain Studios house. The first of which is on top of the house, and it's right on this little chimney there. So go ahead and grab that, and then enter the building and work your way upstairs. Once you're upstairs, head back to the back right office, and there is a goat trophy right on the desk there. And so you can grab that, and then you'll be moving on. We have 20 trophies now, is that right? Yeah, 20, so we've got 10 more to find. Excellent. What we're going to do next is grab the trophy that is inside this little greenhouse by the start of the time trial quest, or yeah, I guess it's a quest, I don't know, time trial little starter beacon thing. And then directly down from the greenhouse, there's this little shed kind of near the yellow building where we got the bell tower trophy. And there is a goat trophy hidden right behind this little house here between the wall and, you know, the edge of the shed, whatever that thing is. I guess it's a house, I don't know. And now we're going to head on over towards the gas station, as there is a trophy in there as well. But first we're going to grab the trophy that is in the blue shipping container. One of the easier to find trophies, I'd say. It was one of the first ones I got, at least. And now we're going to head into the gas station. And there is a trophy behind the little car that is being worked on. So you can go ahead and grab that one as well. Now, obviously, grabbing the goat that was on the power line and the power line tower were 2 instances where we made good use of the Angel Goat mod. But now, I definitely recommend having the Angel Goat mod for this next few little trophies, because it definitely makes it a lot easier. What I'm going to do is jump up and try to land on top of that blue shipping container up there, as there is a goat in there as well. So I gain a few bounces, and then I'm going to use the angel walk to get over there without, you know, risking falling down, because it is a shame if you fall off the building and then have to work your way all the way up to the top of the building again. So what I recommend doing is landing on the shipping container using goat walk, or the angel goat walk rather, and then putting it in slow-mo mode and backing up and then moving into the container. Watch out though, because the robot inside, G2, will immediately come and try to punch you off. And in order to avoid him punching me, what I do is I lick him so that he can't punch me, because then he basically goes into his own little ragdoll mode. and you don't have to worry about that. Go ahead and headbutt him out of the container, and then get back to the large building that they are building, because over here on the scaffolding, there is another goat trophy. Now the next goat trophy is going to be up on top of the crane, and so what I did was I gained a few bounces from the mattress and then the trampoline, and then I goat walked over to the little platform over here, and climbed the last little bit on this ladder. Goat walk in the air is kind of hard to control sometimes, but you should pretty easily be able to at least get to this platform. And Angel Goat will definitely help with this part quite a bit too, because once you get to the end of this crane here, you're going to have to jump on top of the crane, and an unmodded goat would ordinarily need a jetpack, excuse me, in order to get access to the top of this crane. Because you can headbutt this guy off, and then we're trying to get on top as opposed to inside the crane here. An Angel Goat has enough jump height to easily do that, however, other goat mods don't. And, like, for example, Feather Goat can't even get inside of that crane there. So I recommend Angel Goat for this, for a couple reasons, this being one of them. So we'll get this trophy, and then we only have 3 more. One of which is going to be on a tree, or in a tree, over towards the other edge of this pool. So what we're going to do now is jump off this pool and land on this trampoline and then jump towards this tree. I say jump off this pool, jump into that pool. Obviously we're jumping off the crane. So I jumped into the tree now, landed in one of the branches. I'm just going to scoot over and try to get this little goat trophy. Only 2 more goat trophies left now, one of which is behind the protesters that are hating on the penis-shaped foods up here. It's just behind the stage of kind of the lead protester there, the soapbox guy. So we'll go ahead and grab that one. And now the last one's just going to be in under another tree out in the little fielded area. Probably would have been more efficient to grab this one while we were over there grabbing the other trophies, but I had kind of forgot about it until this last one. So there's all 30 Goat Simulator trophies, guys. I hope this guide was, helpful and showed you all where these were in, I know this video wasn't too short, but in a pretty concise fashion, I hope. Anyway, I hope that helped you guys out. If you haven't yet, please take the time to subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Just to close out the video, I'm going to show you how to get the Jump Around the World achievement. The one where you have to land on all 5 trampolines. I just blew myself pretty high, I think, with the car and landed on a trampoline there. And then, I had some height, so I figured it'd probably be a good time to go ahead and get this achievement as well. So I do thank you guys very much for watching. I very much appreciate that. I hope you're going to stop by next time. It'd be a lot easier to find my videos if you subscribe. And yeah, I hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.